everyone, to this week's edition of the GSM's Pride Spotlight. I have a guest that I've been trying to get on here for, I would even probably go as far as a year. But as soon as we walked around and brought a camera anywhere near him, he's ran away. And yesterday, I actually got a text saying he's looking for someone for the Spotlight. I was like, always. And Dalton, welcome Dalton.
Thanks.
Gave me a heads up that he was in.
Yep.
So what's been the reason why you don't want to go on a camera?
I don't know. I just don't like the cameras.
So what was the change in heart?
I know. I watched Blake's the other day, and my name was mentioned in it. So I'm like, now's the time.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Well, Dalton Mansfield is actually my inventory manager now. So we'll talk a little about his progression with us specifically. But this has been a while because I've been going back over old people, so I've got to start from scratch. So, born and bred in St. Louis? Dalton?
I was born in the Illinois side, but close to. You ever heard of a city known as Marissa?
I do not. Zach, do you know Marissa?
I have heard of Marissa. Is that by Bethalto?
I honestly don't know where it's at. It's in St. Clair County.
St. Clair?
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes from St. Louis, but I guess around this area, yeah.
Yeah? What high school did you go to? You know that's in St. Louis.
Yeah, I went to Fort Zumwalt East.
Okay. So you actually moved over this way then?
Yeah, I moved over here in like middle school and been here ever since.
Okay. Whereabouts you live now?
I live in St. Pete.
St. Peter's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So what you commute here is not too bad then, is it?
No, it's like 30 minutes with all the stoplights.
Yeah. Okay. So, Fort Zumwalt, you graduate?
Yep.
College after that?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
No?
No.
What was your first job outside school?
Dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap?
Oh, yeah, liquor store.
Cheap, fun.
Oh, yeah. I worked there for about a year and a half and then came here.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're your second job?
No, not ever, no. I worked jobs in high school. You want me to go way back with it?
Yeah, what was your
All
first
right,
one?
so first one's Jack in the Box. The day I turned 16, time went by, became a manager there at the age of 16. That was a mistake. Yeah, that was a bad mistake for them. Then I went down.
You're not feeling me full of confidence with the latest promotion?
Yeah, no. Nah, ain't nothing got done there. Went down to Freddy's after that. That was the worst place I ever worked, by the way.
Really?
Oh, Lord, no. Never
I thought
again.
Freddy's was like a legit place, like a really good place to work.
Yeah, no, they got way too many rules.
Oh, I see.
No, and like,
So it's a good place to work, just not for Dalton.
I guess so. I mean, some people like it, but hey, it ain't for me, you know? I wanted out of there. Then I went down to the good old Red Robin.
So you like to stay in the burger and fries world,
I
didn't
guess
you?
I got stuck in that. Became the best dishwasher in the Midwest.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Were you the fastest?
No, not at all.
No.
I just said that.
Yeah.
And then quit that job and went to Dirt Cheap.
Yeah. So what did you do at Dirt Cheap?
Sold liquor, baby.
So how old were you when you went to Dirt Cheap?
I had to be 18 to work there, so...
You had to be 18, but you can't buy alcohol till you're 21?
Yeah, no. You can sell it. Couldn't go outside with it.
How is that even the case?
I don't know.
How can you not purchase it, but you can sell it?
I don't know. Missouri law, I guess.
That's a weird law.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's an odd one. And you were there for what year, you said?
A year and a half, somewhere in there.
So how did you come to find out about us?
So there used to be this guy that came in. I don't know if he still works for us, but he worked for the Subaru store in St. Peter's. And he always came in. He always said it was a great place to work.
Who, do you remember?
I don't know his name. He never wore a name tag.
Was he older, younger?
He was about 30.
Huh.
Yeah. He always just bought cigarettes, and he was like, if you ever went out, Littlefuse is a great place to go. And I wanted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, do you know, I applied to Ford and Chevy, and we got some beef with Chevy now. Had my interview with Knowles down there, and then the next day, because I didn't think I'd get this one, because, you know, me, went down to Chevy, and that was a dumpster fire. No, and she never sent the info over. I guess she didn't like me, but I guess it's her mistake now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got lucky and got you.
Oh, yeah. But yeah.
So you've been here for what, 2 years?
Almost 2.5 years, baby.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
So you've been through some very eventful times in the past 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
2.5 years. Right?
Oh, yeah. A lot has happened.
We've gone through quite a lot of porters, haven't we?
18. 18 of them.
Dalton's been counting.
Actually, wait, no, 20. 20 now. I had to update my list to 20.
20.
I
Do you
got
have
a
like
whole
a list of shame or something like that?
just, you know, sometimes when I'm just like, why just why. And I look at the list, I'm like, why?
Well, we know why.
No, I know why.
Well, let's backpedal a little bit. Hobbies outside school?
You said
When what hobbies when you came out of school? Did you play any sports or anything?
Nah.
You got any hobbies now?
Well, I'm a Honda enthusiast, is what they say now.
You're a tinkerer.
Yeah, I love my Hondas. That's pretty much all I do.
Yeah.
Work in Hondas.
What about family, siblings?
I got 2 older brothers. Yeah.
Do you live on your own now? Or you
I still live at home. I'm planning on moving here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're rolling like a big dog.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling like a big dog around here.
I see how it is. So let's, and if you don't want to talk about this, you can tell me. But we had a little bit of rough times through there, didn't we? And that was you feel that was more of a personal thing, just trying to get your head straight with what you were trying to do.
Yeah. So I remember the first time I got in trouble. I'm willing to say this. First time I got in trouble was due to my the attitude, and that was just it was a dark place in life at that point, and just anger built up, and I took it out on the wrong people when it wasn't needed. It could have just been solved by simple talking, but I just had this episode just blowing up on people for no reason and being passive aggressive.
To say the least.
Yeah. And so I had this big attitude problem, and I had to fix that, and the only one to fix that is me. And then the second time I got in trouble, that was all me. That was from me just being a kid.
Yeah, being stupid.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to touch golf carts.
Well, that's why we don't have them anymore.
Yeah, and I learned my lesson on that big time. That was a huge wake-up call. And there's a lot on the line there too.
Yeah.
So once that happened, ever since I've been fine. And I just here and there, I go back, but I just have to, find the positivity, get through it.
So let me touch on something. The reason why I wanted to bring that up. What's your real opinion of the dealership? Because we had many opportunities just to cash you aside and say, but where's your loyalty lie with us? Do you feel like we gave you the opportunities, were loyal to you and to try to keep you around, or what's your perception of that whole situation?
So like this place, the reason why I've lasted here so long, I mean, I've had many times of like, I could probably just go somewhere else, especially due to the worker shortage. I mean, anywhere would have hired.
Yeah.
But I think the place that just, like the reason that just kept me around here is like, it's like sort of like a family around here. Like, sometimes families you have your ups and downs, but like, all you really got to do is talk about it to somebody, and if somebody don't listen, there's another person to go to.
Yeah.
And so like, all you got to do is like, if you don't think something's right, all you got to do is say something, and it gets fixed along some time, but all it really takes is time. And like, I really don't see myself going anywhere else anytime soon. Like, I really do like this place. Like, my old jobs, I'd wake up and be like, I got to go to work. This place, I'm like, oh, I'm at work. I love this place. Okay. And like, the job, it's always something different, always something new, always something to do.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. And so like, I don't know, it's just stuff to keep me busy. It's when I don't have anything to do. This is when Dalton starts venturing to do
the dark side.
Yeah, and I start doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing.
Well, we'll keep you busy.
Oh yeah, no, and now I'm like real busy, so now I don't even have those tendencies to do whatever.
Well, let's touch on something. So you actually took a shift in role halfway through there, didn't you, and decided you wanted to be a technician for a brief period.
Oh yeah.
So let's slow down a little bit. Let's talk about what made you want to jump into there and try a different role.
So I've always had this fascination about cars and how they work. And like, I thought in life that I wanted to be a technician and work on cars.
Until you did it.
And then I did it. And then I was like, I really don't want to fix cars for the rest of my life.
You know what's crazy though? You actually did a really good job at it.
I know. Yeah.
You're always efficient. You did a really good job. You got stuck in, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I want to go back to being a porter.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. Something about it. Like something hit me. I'm like, do I really want to do this? I'm like, kind of like the other side better. I got to see both sides.
Yeah. I
kind of like seeing both sides.
Yeah.
Because if you're service, you're locked in the service. You really don't know what's happening up here. And if you're always up here, you don't know what's happening down there. I like my position because I'm in the middle of it. I get hit both ways by it. So I get to see both different sides. It's kind of crazy.
So do you feel that was yes, you didn't carry on doing it, but do you think it was a necessary evil to do that, just to give you a little bit of insight on trying something new?
Oh, I definitely needed that. So, because that was my want. I always wanted to do this, but I didn't know how. But apparently all you got to do is ask, and I mean, you had
Well,
enough.
we had that conversation.
Yeah,
You're like, how do I become a technician? Ask me if I can be a technician.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have to go to school, not necessarily.
Yeah, and I really didn't want to do the school. School's not my favorite cup of tea, and like I'm glad I didn't go to school because then I'd be stuck in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I tried it, realized I didn't like it, and I'm thankful for the opportunity. But oh Lord, no.
Yep. So then you took a shift, you dug your heels in, carried on being lead porter, and now we've just transferred you into inventory manager, right?
Yep,
And how's that going?
it's going lovely.
You've been under a lot of pressure lately though, because we haven't had any porters to help you out. Right?
Yeah, so it's long hours, but I mean, all you gotta do is really communicate, and you can only do so much that one person can do.
Yeah.
And everyone's been open-minded. Everyone knows the situation I'm in and that they're in, and so it's pretty much, you know, I've been busy all day, but like, really no like headaches, no
Yeah.
bumps in the road's all been going smooth, and recently I've getting good porters, so I can focus more on the inventory manager side rather than doing mostly just porter and doing that on the side.
Yeah. So we got 2 porters. We got another one starting next, I think 2 weeks actually.
Yeah, something.
So we got some to get you covered eventually, and then you can start transitioning into your new role more often. Mm-hmm. You got anything else you want to tell everyone?
No, that's all.
Well, I do appreciate you coming on because I know this was a long time coming and a lot of pushing and shoving. I was literally, yesterday when you texted me, I was like, holy crap. I said, Zach,
When you told me today, I went, no.
I literally said, Zach, get set up like now because before he changes his mind.
It was getting there. I was like, got regrets about doing this.
Well, we'll probably revisit and see how things are going in the new role.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you joining me. And for me, I know we've been through some rough times, but I think you've stuck out and tried to fix all those problems, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
As always, over at Luffy's Ford, we can replace the car, not the customer, and I'll see you all next week.